The only issue of Alpha Flight I read after I quit that book was the horrific "I'm gay" issue, because I wanted to see how Scott was going to destroy my original idea to have him come out in the book. So those kinds of things I would sporadically cherry pick and take a look at. But for the most part, I never read the Ellis and Monco Hellstorm stuff until actually I was writing that Thunderbolts annual.
Well, actually, just if I can go on a little tangent since you brought it up, what was your plan with North Star when you were writing Alpha Flight?
I had already introduced the character who was going to be his partner very subtly in the book. The My entire approach to the whole thing was completely antithetical to how they ended up doing it, and probably how they would have wanted to do it to begin with, because I was going to have a big battle happening. It was going to come up in a few issues too before I quit. Uh, a big battle storyline, lot of crap happening in Toronto. At the end of the whole thing, Jean Paul goes home to his apartment, and the guy is there waiting for him, cooking dinner, saying, "I was watching on the news. Is everything okay? Yes, everything's fine." And it just goes, "What's for dinner tonight?" And he tells him, and he goes, That's exactly what I need." And then they sit down and they eat dinner together, and that was it. That was it. That's the scene. That's their life. That's life, period. So it doesn't require someone shouting out "I am gay" at the top of their lungs, to be who they are. And that was it. And after that, there would be a regular thing where they were partners. They lived together, you know. Uh, and it would have been a case of, oh, okay, you got a problem with that, or whatever, One guy works for the government, one guy's a member of Alpha Flight. Okay, there you go. What's your complaint? Go ahead and tell me what your problem is. Nothing as scandalous as Dick Grayson and Corey in bed together in the Teen Titans issue. That was so. Even as a reader, I was like, "Oh, way to go, Dick!" It wasn't going to be anything as scandalous as that. So when I saw what Scott did, I just wanted to beat the living hell out of him. I just wanted to pummel him, because it was just so. And I speak pretty bluntly about it, and I have with him plenty of times. I just think it was just so stupid and childish. That it just really annoyed me, because it was the opposite of what. It's the opposite of how you want to do those kinds of things. If you want to do those kinds of things maturely, and do justice to the whole notion of why you're doing that kind of thing. You know,
I remember
it,
that grabbed headlines, right? That made newspapers all across the country when that happened.
well,
Hmm.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. And then